Yo, we live, boys. Let's go. Ah. Iowa State, the Cyclones in Stillwater to take on the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Let's hope they look like the Dallas Cowboys today. Because Dallas is bad. We are moments away from kickoff. Spencer Sanders is playing after missing the last couple games. Of course, he went out in the opener against Tulsa. He is back. So we shall see. Obviously, Tylan Wallace, Chuba Hubbard, Spencer Sanders making that Cowboys offense look extra dangerous. Man, I really like the Oklahoma State unis today. Woo! Those look nice. Hello and welcome to everybody. We are moments away from kickoff. Iowa State, Oklahoma State. Ha. 17th ranked Cyclones, 6th ranked Cowboys. We are just getting ready for kickoff here. Tim Brando, one of the commentators. I didn't catch who the other one was. And we have got the matchup of the weekend, in my opinion. Iowa State, Oklahoma State this afternoon. Of course, College Game Day, being the idiots that they are, went to Minnesota for the Brown Jug game, which, Big Ten being back, rivalry game. I get it. But come on, man. Come on. Talking about Oklahoma State's the only chance the Big 12 has at the playoff. You say that like the Big 12 still has a chance at the playoff. If it's not Oklahoma or Texas, the national media doesn't care. So our chances at the Big 12 playoff ended when Oklahoma and Texas decided that they were just going to skip this year. Lamau. We've also got Iowa-Purdue coming up here. I will not be streaming for that game because it's going on at the same frickin' time. Come on. What's the guy got to do to cheer for Iowa State and against Iowa on the same Saturday? No, I'm kidding. I'm happy for Iowa fans that they get football back this week. Happy for them. Yeah, we got a good one today. Oklahoma State's got fans in the stands, not full capacity, but they got some fans there. Ooh, 53 degrees. That's a beautiful day to be playing football in Stillwater. Oklahoma State ended as a 2.5-point favorite. Over under is 53.5. I like the over. Oklahoma State, Iowa State have played some absolute bangers in the last 3-4 years. Of course, here in Stillwater was where Brock Purdy first made a name for himself a few years ago. So the over-under is 53.5. The last time these two teams did not combine for at least 53 was 2012. We had a 34-27 last year, 48-42 the year before that, 49-42, 38-31, 35-31, 37-20, 58-27, and 2012 it was 31-10 Oklahoma State. That was the last time these two teams did not combine for at least 53.5 points. So I would take the over. It's we'll see though. I do like Iowa State to win this game, but it should be a really fun one. Iowa State kicked off to the Cowboys to start this game. I would keep an eye out for Tylan Wallace. Iowa State's secondary and pass defense as a whole has not been great this year. So Spencer Sanders getting the start. He is in the pistol formation. Play fake to Chuba Hubbard. Now a screen to Chuba on the far sideline. He's got a lot of blockers and a lot of running room out past the 40 to the 45. And finally tackled there. A gain of 21 on the first play of scrimmage from the Cowboys. And they are going up tempo here. Spencer Sanders in the gun, 3 receivers right to left. Fires over midfield. It's caught into Cyclones territory by Dylan Stoner. The man, the myth, the legend. It'll be second down into Iowa State territory already to the 47-yard line. It'll be second and 3. In the pistol formation, give is to Chuba Hubbard running right. Hesitation goes up the middle inside the 45 to the 40. That'll be a first down. Oklahoma State are very close to it. It will be a first down. Hey, man, you want to talk about – I actually predicted Oklahoma State to win the Big 12 this year. Spencer Sanders in the pistol. Give to Chuba Hubbard over right side. He's tackled short gain by Jake Hummel, excuse me. Second and 7 here from the Iowa State 37-yard line. Spencer Sanders in the gun. Chuba Hubbard to his left. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Takes snap looking far sideline and missed him. It was intended for Braden Johnson on the far sideline. It'll be 3rd and long. And this would be a huge stop for the Cyclones after that 21-yard gain to start the game. For Oklahoma State. 4 receivers left, 1 right. Spencer Sanders alone. Looks right side. He's got a first down. That was Tylan Wallace to the 30-yard line. And that'll be a first down. Quick little out route by Tylan Wallace. Beat Anthony Johnson to the sideline. Sanders hit him right on the numbers. Spencer Sanders in the gun. It's not Chuba Hubbard. It's Brown off left side. Breaks a tackle. Picks up LMAO. You still flexing? Of course I'm still flexing. I'm always flexing. There's not a lot here, but I'm still flexing. Spencer Sanders in the gun. Takes snap. Give up the middle. And not a lot going for the run game up the middle. Youngest flexor. You're darn right, youngest flexor. That's not true. There's guys on the Iowa State team that are younger than I am. Spoiler alert. One of them is Brock Purdy. Looking right side, and that is 3rd and 6, and I think he got it to the 20-yard line. Hey, how could I watch this? It is on Fox on national television. So whatever your Fox station is, that's where it's on. So online, I'm currently on foxsports.com is how I'm watching it. Give to Brown, and he is met at the line of scrimmage. That's Mike Rose off the left guard. Mike Rose stuffs him for no gain. Yeah, it's currently on Fox. So whatever your Fox station is, or online at foxsports.com. Iowa State's defense swarming to the ball in rush defense. Thanks. Yeah, no problem, Ashton. Azuna with a stop. That'll actually be a loss of 1 for Brown. It'll be 3rd and 11 from the 20-yard line. Oklahoma State driving here on the first possession of the game. Spencer Sanders in the gun, looking right side, fade to the end zone. He's looking Wallace, and it's broken up Anthony Johnson. Well defended by Johnson in the end zone, and Tylan Wallace couldn't quite come down with it. So that will be 4th and 11. This is really a good job by Anthony Johnson. Anthony actually slipped just a little bit as the ball got there, but did well enough to force the incompletion. So field goal unit will trot onto the field for Oklahoma State. This will be a 37-yarder from just inside the left hash mark. Snap, good, hold down, kick is up, and it's wide right. He missed it. And Iowa State's defense bends but does not break as the kick is wide right. Speaking of wide right, you can check me out on widerightnattylight.com. We are the SB Nation Iowa State blog. That's where I write the postmortems every Monday after the game. So I'll actually start writing it tonight. It'll go out Monday. Yeah. So wide right. When I try to watch it, it takes me to the Penn State game. Oh. Well, then, if that's the case, I have no idea. It's probably like blacked out in your area, so your region has the Penn State game. Brock Purdy in the gun. Breece Hall to his right. Give is to Breece Hall, who hesitates, runs up the middle, picks up a short gain of 3. Should be 2nd and 7 here for the Iowa State offense. Yeah, that's a facepalm moment there, Ashton. Sorry. I wish I could help you out some more, but other than that, I don't have any other options for you. It's good. Brock Purdy in the gun. Breece Hall to his right. 2 receivers left. Fake. Fires right side. That is caught across the 30-yard line. That's Xavier Hutchinson for a Cyclone first down. Xavier Hutchinson has been Brock Purdy's favorite wide receiver target. Tariq Milton's been kind of in and out of weeks with injuries. So it's been a lot of Xavier Hutchinson. Breece Hall takes the carry on first down, and Oklahoma State is all over it. And that'll actually be a loss of 1 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 11. As we are approaching the 10-minute mark here in the first quarter. No score as Oklahoma State missed a field goal on their first possession. Great job there by the Oklahoma State defense. 2nd and 11. Brock Purdy in the gun. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Breece Hall to Brock Purdy's left. Tight end in motion right to left. Brock Purdy throws. That's caught by Chase Allen. No, they rule it incomplete. Says it hit the ground. There is a flag down. We'll check the penalty. It was a good effort by Chase Allen to dive and try to make that grab. And it looks like illegal shift will be the call, or illegal formation. And Oklahoma State will decline the penalty, and that'll make it 3rd and 11. Silly penalties for Iowa State. This one declined as the pass was incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 11. Cyclones from their own 30-yard line. Brock Purdy in the gun. Takes snap, straight drop, and he tries to scramble up the middle. He's tripped up across the 30. He didn't quite make the 35. And it'll be 4th down, and Joe Rivera will come on, and the Cyclones will punt it away on their first possession of the game. And, Talk about an ankle tackle. I don't think Brock would have gotten to the first down marker anyway, but shoestring tackle limits it to a gain of 3, and the punt is away here. And a great punt by Joe Rivera pins Oklahoma State back close to the 15-yard line. He is met there by Greg Eisworth at the 17-yard line. So a great punt by Joe Rivera inside the Oklahoma State 20. And the Cowboys will take over there. Oklahoma State doing a great job getting pressure early on Brock Purdy. He did not have a clean pocket on any possession or on any drop back on that drive. Hopefully the offensive line cleans it up just a little bit. But yeah, like I was saying before Iowa State took over, I actually picked Oklahoma State, Oklahoma for the Big 12 championship game. I just thought with Spencer Sanders, I thought was going to be great. Tylan Wallace, Dylan Stoner, and Chuba Hubbard all on that offense. I didn't think there was going to be a lot of Big 12 defenses that were capable of stopping them. So, and then Oklahoma, I thought would get there just, Spencer Rattler, I thought was going to be more, I don't want to say more cautious with the football, but I didn't think he'd make as silly mistakes as he's made early to start the year. But yeah. "2020 has been weird though, so you never know. Never know what could happen. Of course, the Big Ten is back today. You got plenty of matchups. I think Rutgers actually won. They played Michigan State today, and they did win. They won 38-27 over Michigan State. Rutgers tied for first place in the Big Ten. Only 2020, man. Only 2020. Oh, boy. Oh, the World Series is going on. Tampa Bay, LA. Don't care a whole lot about that. Me being a Cubs fan, don't care a whole lot about the World Series, but hey, congrats to Tampa making it to the World Series. That's insane. Or not Tampa. Yeah, Tampa Bay Rays. But enough about the World Series. That's not why I'm here. That's not why you guys are here. Oklahoma State taking over from their own 17-yard line after the punt. Spencer Sanders play action, being chased down, avoids the rush. It's tipped, and it's intercepted by Mike Rose. Mike Rose with the interception. I didn't see who tipped it. I think it was Anthony Johnson got a hand on it on the rollout, and Mike Rose with the interception. He was being chased down by Hummel, I think it was, and it was tipped by, it was Greg Eisworth. Greg Eisworth gets a hand up into the passing lane, and Mike Rose with a diving interception, and Iowa State is in business deep in Oklahoma State territory. Great job by Greg Eisworth. Time to throw perfectly on the rollout with a huge deflection. Brock Purdy now in the gun from the Oklahoma State 26-yard line. Breece Hall to his left. Two tight ends in the game. That's Sainer, Kohler. Oh, Chase Allen also in the game. Fake is to Breece Hall. Brock Purdy left side inside the 20, inside the 15, and he's taken down at the 13-yard line. 1st and 10, Cyclones there. Brock Purdy with an excellent read option to Breece Hall and a great block on the edge. That was, I think that was Chase Allen, or no, that was Dylan Sainer. Great block on the edge to spring Brock Purdy. First and 10 Cyclones from the 13-yard line of Oklahoma State. And they actually marked them down at the 14. Wildcat formation here. Brees Hall alone in the backfield, and a flag comes in. And false start. '89. That's Dylan Sainer. Man, just killer penalties. Killer penalties. These are penalties that you cannot have if you're Iowa State. Like, come on. Just silly penalties. First and 15 now from the 19-yard line. Brock Purdy in the gun. Brees Hall to his left. Give to Brees Hall, who cuts it back left side. Makes a move at the 15. He's still fighting forward. Chase Allen trying to push him forward. He'll get to the 11-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 8. And it'll be 2nd and 7 from just outside the 10-yard line. It's a good cutback by Brees Hall to bounce it outside. Second and 7 now. Iowa State with the ball at the Oklahoma State 11, set up by the Mike Rose interception. Brock Purdy takes snap, fakes it, and he's got the right side. Come on, Brock. Turns the corner to the 5, dives, pylon, touchdown, Iowa State. Brock Purdy on the read option. Atta baby Brock Purdy. Killing the Oklahoma State Cowboys with his feet once again. They overcommitted to Brees Hall, and Brock Purdy bounced it outside. A great block by Chase Allen on the edge. Excellent block by Chase Allen. Connor Asali in for the extra point. Snap good, hold down, and Asali knuckleballs it, but gets it through. Woo. Iowa State takes advantage of the Spencer Sanders interception. And, great drive for Iowa State, capitalizing on the turnover. Brock Purdy doing a great job with the read options. Oklahoma State overcommitting to Brees Hall. And Brock Purdy's reading it well. 7-0 here early in the game. We are in the first quarter. Just under the 7-minute mark. Oklahoma State mistakes leading the way for the Cyclones, who are taking advantage of them. Couldn't quite make them pay for the missed field goal, but we'll make them pay for the pick. As far as what's going on in the rest of college football today. Let's take a look at the Big Ten here because they're playing football again. Wisconsin thrashed Illinois last night, and I watched some of that game. This Mertz kid, what is it, Graham Mertz? That kid looked real good for Wisconsin last night. 1 incompletion, 5 touchdowns for the Wisconsin quarterback. And Illinois' only touchdown was I think it was a special teams touchdown or a fumble return touchdown. So Wisconsin's defense pitched a shutout. Ohio State took care of business against Nebraska. It was a little close early. Nebraska actually scored first and then got outscored 52-10 the rest of the day. That's such a great play by Greg Eisworth to get his hand in the air. And a great interception by Rose. Penn State up 7-0 early on Indiana. Rutgers took down Michigan State as we are back for the kickoff. Fielded just outside the goal line and brought up past the 15 to about the 18-yard line. And that is where Oklahoma State will take over. Spencer Sanders and the Cowboy offense back on the field, trying to make up for the interception on the last drive in the gun. Give to Chuba Hubbard running right. Great tackle by Lawrence White just across the 20-yard line. That'll be a pickup of about 3. It's a great tackle by Lawrence White. Cowboys going hurry up. Spencer Sanders looking left side, throws high. It's caught by the tight end. Jelani Woods to the 30-yard line. That'll be a first down, Cowboys. Spencer Sanders running tempo and getting rid of the ball quickly today. With the exception of the rollout that ended up being intercepted, Spencer Sanders getting the ball out quickly today. Sanders in the pistol. Give to Chuba Hubbard, left side. And great job by the Cyclones great job by the Cyclones containing Chuba Hubbard. No gain on the play. I think that was Eisworth. Second and 10 Cowboys here. Just under 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Cyclones. Spencer Sanders in the gun. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Give to Chuba Hubbard up the middle. He is spun down by Jake Hummel. Pickup of 3, maybe 4 on the play. It'll be a third down for the Cowboys offense. Sanders going hurry up. 2 receivers each side. Fakes the little shovel pass. Rolling now to his left. He throws. He's got a receiver, and it's a first down. Carter on the reception on the far sideline. It'll be a first down, Oklahoma State. And Jaquan Bailey just missed a sack on that play. Great job by Sanders to avoid it and get outside the pocket. Sanders in the gun, 2 receivers left, 1 right, looking over the middle. Now checks down to the running back. And that's a great tackle, Greg Eisworth. Iowa State tackling very well to start this game. That's one of the things that I've kind of harped on. If you've watched some of these live streams in the past this year. And Oklahoma State is really clipping on offense, but this handoff goes nowhere, and it'll be 3rd and long again for Oklahoma State. That was Hubbard on the carry. Picks up maybe 1. It'll be 3rd and 7. Oklahoma State's converted plenty of third downs to start this game so far. Iowa State's defense has to get off the field here. 2 receivers each side. Chuba Hubbard to Sanders right in the gun. Sanders looking deep over the middle, and he missed his target. He was looking for Stoner, and he just missed him. And Datrone Young was on the coverage. Of course, Cyclone fans are definitely familiar with Datrone Young. I don't need to go over any of that. And Spencer Sanders just led him a little bit too far over the middle, and that will force the punt. Great job by the Iowa State defense on that drive. Greg Eisworth back to return the punt, which tells me Tariq Milton is not healthy again. Punt is away, and that's another beautiful punt, and Greg Eisworth fair catches it at the 5. It's a great punt by Oklahoma State's punter. I'll be honest, I don't know who their punter is, but that was a spectacular punt. That's one Greg Eisworth, at the 5-yard line, you just, you maybe you let that one go. Just maybe you let that one go. Iowa State takes over from the 5-yard line with a 7-point lead here. Just under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Cyclones weren't able to do much on offense on the first drive, but Brock Purdy with the read options on the short field on the second drive were able to get some stuff going. So we shall see what happens now. Welcome to all the new viewers. We're watching the Iowa State-Oklahoma State game. The winner of this will basically guarantee themselves a spot in the Big 12 championship game. Of course, this is 2020 and a lot of weird stuff can happen, but the winner of this game is set up excellently to make the Big 12 championship game. Oklahoma State currently sitting at 2-0 in the conference and 3-0 overall. Iowa State currently sitting at 2-0, or excuse me, 3-0 in the conference and 3-1 overall. Suffering that terrible week 1 loss that people witnessed live right here on this stream. I was very sad week 1. No, Patrick Mahomes. Nobody else at State Farm wants your ketchup. That is yours. You've earned a right to have all the ketchup. Let's see what we got here. Hold on. I think this is a great time to break out the snacks today. Picked up some pumpkin bars. Because, it's Brocktober. We're getting close to Halloween. I figured why not pick up some pumpkin bars to enjoy. As we come back, Iowa State with the ball. Brock Purdy in the pistol to start the drive. Breece Hall up behind him. 3 tight ends in the game, as has been typical for Iowa State. Give to Breece Hall up the middle. He picks up about 2. Falls forward to the 7, maybe the 8. And Iowa State looking to put together a long drive. Now have 2nd and 7 from their own 7. Brock Purdy in the gun. Breece Hall to his right. 3 tight ends in the game. 1 receiver split out wide right. Give it to Breece Hall up the middle. Hesitation. Breaks right side. Gets a great block. Breece Hall down the right sideline. He's gone. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. And he's chased down at the 25-yard line. Breece Hall breaks it open for the Cyclone offense. And he's chased down. Great hesitation by Breece Hall. Letting the blocks develop. Breaks it off the right side, gets more great blocks from the tight ends. Joe Skates blocking downfield, just not quite quick enough to break that one. I thought he was gone. Breece Hall breaks it open for the Cyclone offense. He'll get a break on the sideline, a well-deserved break. He's now got 5 carries for 85 yards, and Iowa State's going to call a timeout here. I don't know why, but we're gonna take Iowa State takes a timeout here after the Breece Hall rush, and Iowa State now set up deep in Oklahoma State territory after Breece Hall takes the carry right side for like 70-some, 80-some yards. I didn't exactly catch the total there. Let's take a look here. Man, I really like this Breece Hall guy. Took it 70 yards to the Oklahoma State 22. I'm gonna try out this pumpkin bar if you don't mind. Turns out pumpkin bars are still good. Would recommend, especially for Halloween coming up. Yeah, I know. I'm such a terrible person eating while I'm live streaming. How dare I? See what else going on in the Big 12. Baylor and Texas are tied at 0. Baylor with third and goal at the Texas 4. The early games today, Oklahoma took care of business against TCU 33-14, and Kansas State beat the brakes off of Kansas. Off of a lot of special teams play. Kansas State had 4 punt returns. Kansas State had 2 rushing touchdowns, 2 passing touchdowns. So that's 28-14, Kansas State. Then they had 3 defense special teams touchdowns. Nice. Well done, Kansas State. You really showed them. Breeze, Zach, welcome to the stream, my man. Iowa State now with the ball at the Oklahoma State 22-yard line. Brock Purdy in the gun. What's good? Not much. Brock Purdy looking end zone. He overthrows Charlie Kohler on the left side. What's good? Not well. Brees Hall's good. That's what's good. Also, this pumpkin bar I got from Hy-Vee. This pumpkin bar from Hy-Vee is also really good. Yeah, shame on me eating while I'm streaming. You guys don't care. I hope not, anyway. Brock Purdy in the gun. Brees Hall to his right. 3 tight ends in the game. 1 receiver to the bottom of the screen. I think that's Hutchinson. Give to Brees Hall running right inside the 20. Gets down to about the 17-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 6 now. Brock Purdy has not done a whole lot throwing the ball so far. He's 1 for 3. But he's been running with his legs quite a bit. Obviously scored the first and only touchdown of the game so far on the read option. 3rd and 6 here. Brock Purdy in the gun. 3 receivers left to 1 right. Brees Hall in the backfield. Brock Purdy under a lot of pressure. Dumps it down. And Brock Purdy under pressure again. Just got rid of it. And it looks like they're discussing intentional grounding. It looked like he was trying to dump it off to Brees Hall, but I don't know if they're going to give it to him. Are you serious? They're going to call intention. No receiver in the area. I'm just getting to the Kohler target. Oh boy, you are very far behind, my friend. Well, of course you thought there should have been a flag in real time. You didn't see Brees. How do you not see Brees? Come on, man. This will be 4th and forever, and I think Matt Campbell's still very upset on the sideline. Connor Assalley coming in to attempt a field goal. And this will be a 48-yarder. A Sally kick is up, and he missed it. Wide left. And each team now has missed a field goal. Damn. Snap was good. Hold down. Connor just hooked it a little too much. And it just tailed off to the left right at the very end. And he got run into after the play as Oklahoma State's team was celebrating and coming off the sideline. But, yeah. Man. Well, I'm glad we get the number one kicker in the country. Yeah. Chuba Hubbard off right side and a big burst for the Oklahoma State running back. Chuba Hubbard close to midfield. Yeah, we do need it. Not that I don't love Connor. But, yeah. 16 yards on the carry for Hubbard. That doubles his rush yards on the day. Spencer Sanders, play fake, looking deep right side. He's going to air it out, and it's caught. Tylan Wallace inside the 35. On the near sideline, Anthony Johnson got turned around in coverage. And Oklahoma State's offense is cooking after the Iowa State missed field goal. Play fake. Spencer Sanders deep over the middle. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Are we going to have anybody cover a seam route? Seriously, are we going to have anybody do it? Are we going to have anybody cover a seam route? Somebody do it. I don't care who. Somebody do it. Sign me to the team, and I'll sit back in the middle of the field. Somebody cover it. For the love of God, somebody cover a seam route. And he's going to be down short, by the way. I think that knee was down before he was at the goal line, but with Chuba Hubbard, I don't think it matters. Just give it to him. Anybody going to cover a seam route? Anybody? Oh, they are going to review it. Somebody cover a seam route, please. Somebody, anybody, please do it. I highlighted the seam routes against TCU. They beat us deep down the middle. Oklahoma did it. Good Lord. Somebody cover a seam route. Somebody, please. And the ruling does stand, which, yeah, Oklahoma State with their lack of sideline cam. Yeah, but that play will stand. I thought he was short, but on to attempt the extra point. Oklahoma State looking to tie the game here. Snap good, hold down. Kick is right down the middle. And we've got a tie game in Stillwater. Zach, we apparently also, I don't know if you're still here, we apparently also need anybody to cover the center of the field. Like, hell, throw Mike Rose back there. Mike Rose ain't going to outrun a... he's not going to be able to run with a receiver deep, but, you know, at this point, I trust him in pass coverage about as much as I trust any of our DBs. This is a really good pumpkin bar, by the way. Oklahoma State to kick it away here. We are now 55 seconds away from the end of the first quarter. Kickoff fielded at the goal line. Fair catch was called for. And that will be a touchback. I mean, there's nobody there. There is absolutely nobody there. I don't know if we just, went to cover 2 or if we were in man and Jake Hummel thought there was going to be like cover 1 single high or what happened, but there was nobody close to the tight end up the middle of the field. Brock Purdy in the gun, 3 receivers right. Now motions Darren Wilson right to left, takes snap, play fake, steps up in the pocket, and Brock Purdy takes off and he'll dive forward close to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down for Iowa State. Brock Purdy getting it done with his legs. Oh, they marked him short. Come on. Oh, that was my bad. It was the 35, not the 40. They marked him a yard short. Brock Purdy in the gun, 2 receivers right, 1 left. It's Darren Wilson, the lone receiver to the left. Give to Breece Hall. And no gain on the play off the right side. It'll be 3rd and 1. Second and 1, I would have taken a shot there. Brock's been under pressure all day. I would have taken a shot there on 2nd and 1. End of the first quarter. 3rd and 1 coming up when we come back. End of the first quarter, tie game. Cyclones scored on a short field after a Mike Rose interception of Spencer Sanders. Ooh. Not going to lie, that Subway Buffalo chicken sandwich looked pretty good. Oh, boy. Let's see what else we got going on. Let's see if Iowa State sucks. Well, thank you, Soda Sopa, for coming in. I mean, historically, you're not wrong. I'll give you that. Historically, you are not wrong. Thank you for tuning in, Soda. Appreciate it. Iowa State had 7 pass yards in the first quarter. Oklahoma State had 38 pass yards in the first quarter, so you know. And ran it up the middle on 3rd and 1, didn't get it. Iowa State will win the conference this year. I certainly hope so, Alec. The winner of this game goes. The winner of this game probably goes, but I cannot believe we just did that. Second and 3rd and 1, and we couldn't pick up a yard. My God. We ran Breece Hall as a fullback and tried to. Oh, man. What is this play call? Joe Rivera punts it away. Not a good kick this time. It'll bounce inside the 35 and we'll be down to the 31. Good Lord. Tom Manning, man. If you called both of those, whoo, those were not good. Those were not good play calls at all. But yeah, Alec, I think the winner of this game wins it in the regular season as far as the Big 12 conference. But should be an interesting championship game. Chuba touchdown coming. I mean, I expect Chuba to score at least once today. So, I mean, I guess I agree with that. That carry did not go for much for Chuba Hubbard. 2nd and 10. Give to Chuba Hubbard again. Hesitation up the middle. Picks up about 6. It'll be 3rd down for the Cowboy offense. 3rd and 5, and we have an injury timeout. And it's one of the Oklahoma State offensive linemen. Center Rye Schneider is down. Hopefully he's all right. Showing the replay here. Had his it looked like he had his right leg kind of clipped from behind. Hopefully he's all right. I hate to see anybody go down with an injury. As we take a commercial break here. Oklahoma State will have 3rd and medium when we come back. It's currently 7-7 here in the second quarter. Iowa State took advantage of a Spencer Sanders interception. As a Hawkeye fan, I like to see the Cyclones doing well. Well, thank you, Alec. I certainly wish Iowa all the best today against Purdue. And especially happy for Hawkeye fans that they have football back. So, as I'm sure you are happy that football is back. It's been a long time coming for Big Ten fans. Let's take a look here. We got some score updates. Baylor and Texas are now tied at 3 as far as the Big Ten games go. Alabama cruising over Tennessee 14-0. Notre Dame up 7-3 on Pitt. Penn State leading Indiana at the end of the first 7-0. Number 19 Virginia Tech currently down 10-3 to Wake Forest. That game is early in the second quarter. Let's take a look here. There we go. Boston College has just scored, taking a 7-0 lead on Georgia Tech. Kentucky, Missouri tied at 0. Auburn took down Ole Miss today, 35-28. We already talked about Kansas State. 3 defense special teams touchdowns for the Wildcats as they rolled over Kansas. Clemson struggled a little bit against Syracuse. They did end up pulling away in that game. They won 47-21. Trevor Lawrence threw a pick 6. They said Schneider was able to walk under his own power. Hopefully he's all right. 3rd and 5 here for the Cowboys from their own 26-yard line. Great play fake by Spencer Sanders, and he's going to pick up the first down. 2 missed tackles on the far sideline by the Cyclones, and Spencer Sanders picks up a first down for the Cowboys. Quick throw right side, picked up a couple of yards on the wide receiver screen for Oklahoma State. It was a great play call by Oklahoma State there on 3rd and medium. 2nd and 7 now from their own 38-yard line. 12:45 to go here in the first half. 7-7 ball game. Spencer Sanders in the pistol. Play fake, and he is met in the backfield. Jake Hummel ran the read option and probably should have given it up to Chuba Hubbard on that one, because Jake Hummel all over that play call. And it's 3rd and 10 now for Oklahoma State. Spencer Sanders alone in shotgun, 3 receivers right. He muffs the snap, picks it up. He's rolling to his right. He throws it, and it's caught into Iowa State territory, and Oklahoma State will have a 1st and 10. What a job by Spencer Sanders, buying time, letting the routes develop. He was not ready for the snap. Oklahoma State going quickly. A wide receiver screen near sideline, picks up about 3. There is a flag down. Oh, I should have known. It was 3rd and long. It's an automatic conversion against Iowa State, because we play soft prevent zone coverage on 3rd and 10 plus. Tylan Wallace flagged for a hold on the wide receiver screen. That was Johnson flagged. Are you sipping on lean? I'm sipping on water. Drinking that good H2O. Spencer Sanders, quarterback draw, spins away from 1, but Iwazurike brings him down by the ankles. It'll be 2nd down. Maybe a pickup of 1 on the play for Spencer. 2nd and a long ways for Oklahoma State. Give to Chuba Hubbard running right. Gets back into Iowa State territory. Right to midfield anyway. Another 3rd and long here for the Oklahoma State offense. Last time, Spencer Sanders able to pick it up with his legs, rolling out of the pocket. Sanders. And he's going to take off to the 40, and he'll pick it up. On 3rd and 14, Iowa State rushes 3 and drops 8 in coverage. And Spencer Sanders picks up 14 on the ground, and that'll be an Oklahoma State first down. Good Lord. There wasn't anybody watching Sanders. And he picks up a first down to the Iowa State 35-yard line. Oh, I don't know. They are going to review it. Tavon Kyle knocked him out of bounds. They are going to take a look at it. I thought he got it on the first look, but he stepped out. Tavon Kyle took him out of bounds right at the marker. His foot was out a yard short, but the ball was very close to the marker. We'll see what happens here with the official review. 10:23 to go here in the first half. Tie ball game, 7-7. And that angle, I think he's going to be a little short. For the Iowa fans in the chat, the Hawkeyes have just evened the score with Purdue at 7. Iowa State scored on a Brock Purdy read option. Keep. Faked it to Breece Hall, took it right side and scored. Iowa State was given short field after a Mike Rose interception on a Greg Eisworth tip of a Spencer Sanders pass. And Oklahoma State was able to capitalize on an Iowa State missed field goal. And they hit the tight end deep over the middle for a 40-some yard touchdown. Deep middle, been a concern for Iowa State's defense for much of the season. They were picked on heavily by Max Duggan and TCU late in that game, deep over the middle. And Spencer Sanders doing it to them early today in this one. Taking a long time with this review. They're now bringing in Mike Pereira. Do you like fish sticks? More of a like fish fillet person. I liked them when I was a kid, though. I do like seafood, though, just as a whole. It sounds like Mike Pereira thinks they're going to overturn this. I don't know. It's very close. I like how the replay system is the official puts on a headset and he looks into like this big of like a screen, and he's like, he gets all up in it. Like, come on, man. This is why we have so many bad calls. And they do call him short. Fourth and 1. I think Oklahoma State would go for this, given that they've missed a field goal today. And they're at the 36, so 53-yard field goal. Hey, you go for this. 100% you go for this. I think even if you had the best kicker, I think you go for this. Mike Gundy is going to send the offense out on 4th and 1. And Chuba Hubbard picks up the first down. And Oklahoma State picks up the first down on 4th and 1. Greg Eisworth was the first. You a fan of Oklahoma head coach Mullet? I want to say yes. As they give us to Chuba Hubbard, who is met, and he breaks so many tackles. Chuba Hubbard to the end zone. You called it soda. Chuba Hubbard broke a tackle at the line of scrimmage. I would say I respect the mullet. I don't as much like the mullet. I certainly respect it. But Chuba Hubbard broke the tackle. I didn't see who it was. It was Jake Hummel and Arnold Azuna. And Chuba Hubbard takes it to the end zone. Oklahoma State now leads 13-7, pending the extra point. But yeah, I'd say respect the mullet is better than like the mullet. Extra point is up and good. 14-7, Oklahoma State. Chuba Hubbard. There is a flag down, but it was after the extra point, so 9:50 to go here in the second quarter. It's illegal hands to the face is what it looks like. Iowa State needs to find an answer. He's a dangerous back. And it's illegal use of the hands on the defense. They will enforce 15 yards on the kickoff. Iowa State needs to find an answer for Hubbard. He a dangerous back. He is very much so a dangerous back. He's had his struggles, but he's not going to struggle forever, as we just saw. I did not expect this game to be a battle between Breece Hall and Chuba Hubbard, though, or at least coming into the season, I didn't expect that. I expected it to be Breece Hall against Spencer Sanders, but is he a senior? I believe so. No, he's a junior. Oh God, Jesus! I don't want to deal with that. He can go to the NFL. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Chuba, you can go to the NFL after this year. Tylan Wallace is a senior though, so that's good, I guess. Tylan Wallace and Dylan Stoner are both seniors for their receiving core. That's what I'm thinking. LOL. Yeah, I feel like the less amount of time, the fewer we face Chuba Hubbard, the better. Oh man, Iowa State needs to wrap up. They did such a great job tackling in the first quarter. Have you had more drinks than Purdy has passing yards? No. It's a very, very funny tweet though. Brock Purdy has not thrown the ball like at all. It's been running the ball the entire game. He's got 7 passing yards on 1 completion. You think Purdy will be a first rounder? Not after this season. I don't think he's played well enough this season to be a first rounder, and I don't think there are enough teams in the NFL looking for a quarterback in the first round. I think Trevor Lawrence is like a guaranteed like first pick, like for sure first 5. But I don't think there are enough teams looking for a quarterback that'll take Brock Purdy in the first round. Kickoff from midfield, of course, goes out of the back of the end zone, and Iowa State will take over from the 25-yard line for sure. I just don't think there are enough quarterbacks in the NFL that are struggling enough to where teams are going to take a quarterback in the first round this year. I think this is a bad draft to be a quarterback. A Redskins fan, we hope we draft to get Lawrence. Yeah, I feel like Washington gave up on Dwayne Haskins too quickly. I mean, I don't think he's all that good, but I would certainly take him over Kyle Allen right now. Maybe that's just me. I would take Alex Smith over both of them, though. Brock Purdy in the gun, throws right side, Xavier Hutchinson on the screen. Picks up 5, maybe 6. I just feel bad for Haskins because, like, it's been such a shit show in Washington the last, 2 years, 3 years. And he just got thrown into the middle of it. And then they were like, yeah, you're not starting anymore. So, I don't know. I feel like they gave up on him too quickly. I feel like there are plenty of teams, Indianapolis with Rivers, even though they have Brissett as a draw play to Breece Hall that does not do much as he's tripped up at the line of scrimmage. But like I was saying, there's plenty of teams like Pittsburgh with Ben Roethlisberger, Indianapolis with Rivers, the Saints with Breeze that, maybe they take a quarterback 3rd round ish as like a backup sometime, for the future. I guess the Saints have Jameis now, so maybe not the Saints. But there are plenty of older quarterbacks right now, so there would be teams looking for backups. But I don't think there are going to be too many first round quarterbacks this year. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's just what I think. Brock Purdy throws near sideline out route. Hutchinson makes the grab, and he gets the first down on 3rd and 5. Iowa State keeps the chains moving. Brock Purdy to Xavier Hutchinson for a first down. Hutchinson with both receptions of Brock Purdy's completions. One receiver left to right. Now motions Chase Allen's right to left. Breece Hall in the backfield to Purdy's right. Play fake. He's got Chase Allen, and if that throw was just a little better, Chase Allen is going to hit his head on the goalpost. That was a great play call and well executed. Brock Purdy just a little bit better. Just be a little bit better on that throw. Two receivers left, one right. Chase Allen in the game at tight end. Brock Purdy in the pistol, Breece Hall behind him. Give to Breece Hall up the middle, makes one man miss, spins forward to about the 45-yard line. Short pickup for Breece Hall up the middle. 3, maybe 4. Talking about how tall Iowa State's receivers are, and they show the 3 tight ends and Sean Shaw. Sean Shaw hasn't played much of anything this season, and I couldn't be more sad about it. I freaking love Sean, dude. We just haven't been playing him because we've been running 3 tight end sets the entire season. Brock Purdy takes a shotgun snap, steps up to his left, now flips it, tried to touch pass to Charlie Kohler. Who you got winning the national championship, Clemson? I think it'll be really tough for teams to beat Clemson this year. Although that might just be because they're in the ACC and the ACC is bad. I think Clemson's been the most complete team this season. I've seen Alabama give up a ton of big plays. I've seen Georgia give up a ton of big plays. I haven't seen anything in the Big Ten, so I can't say Ohio State, really. I mean, they thumped Nebraska today, but quick slant, Kohler, and I think he's going to be a yard short, and I would go for this if I'm Ohio State. I would say Clemson or Ohio State right now, and I really hate saying Ohio State because I haven't seen them other than the game against Nebraska today. But as there's another injury, another Oklahoma State Cowboy. Can't quite see the number. Looks like 91, maybe. Hopefully he's all right. But yeah, I would say Clemson and Ohio State would be my two favorites right now. I think Alabama's got a really good offense, but I've just had questions about their defense. I mean, Ole Miss tore them apart. The SEC has been kind of weird this year, right? Because you had Mississippi State beat LSU, but then lose the next week to Arkansas. And then Arkansas should have beat Auburn because that spike was a fumble. But how do we feel about Baker Mayfield not being very good? I don't know if you see it, but I actually have a Baker Mayfield jersey back there, so I'm a little sad. I'm not gonna lie. I like Baker. I think he very similarly to Dwayne Haskins just kind of got thrown into a shitty situation in Cleveland. And now that they've finally got a designated offensive coordinator and they can run their offense, is the game going now? It's currently in a commercial, Nick, but Iowa State is playing. It's 14-7 Oklahoma State right now in the second quarter. Iowa State has the ball 4th and 1 and have an injury timeout right now. So I'm sad about Baker not being very good. But I'd imagine there are a lot of people happy about it. He's not exactly a likable person. Let's go Oklahoma State going to win, I hope. I mean, I don't hope, but I certainly think that this is Iowa State's biggest challenge of the season. I think Oklahoma State's the best team in the Big 12. I thought that before the year started. Good to see Spencer Sanders back, though. Glad he's back. Especially with Texas and Oklahoma kind of shitting the bed this year. Fourth and 2, they're going to say Iowa State here. And we're punting? We're punting this? Fair catch called for and made at the 9-yard line. I cannot believe you don't go for that. Stop it. Come on. Can't watch it. I'm sad. I would be sad too if I couldn't watch it. I can't believe we didn't go for that. Iowa State had the ball 4th and 2 across midfield, down by 7, and having lost basically all of the momentum so far. And we just punted the ball back to Oklahoma State on 4th and 2. Spencer Sanders in the gun. Chuba Hubbard to his right. Play fake looking right side. He's got the slant and an ankle tackle made, or Tylan Wallace would have gone to the house. And there is a flag down. So we'll see on that. But I believe it was Anthony Johnson just made an ankle tackle on Tylan Wallace, or he would have been gone. Oh, that hurts if you're an Oklahoma State fan. Ineligible receiver downfield. or illegal man downfield. It was called on Josh Sills, Nick. Left guard. That hurts. 6:21 to go here in the first half. Oklahoma State with the ball. Now pushed back to their own 5. 1st and 15 now. Sanders in the pistol. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Give to the back. Fights forward to about the 8-yard line. That was Brown in on the carry. Oklahoma State going hurry up. Sanders play fake. He's looking deep right side, and that's well overthrown, but there is a flag down. And I thought that was overthrown enough that they weren't going to flag that. I thought that was uncatchable, but I thought that was really good coverage. I mean, I can certainly see where the flag came from, but they have picked up the penalty. They didn't say it was uncatchable though, which I think that part's interesting. They didn't say uncatchable. I thought it was going to be ruled uncatchable, but that's good coverage. I mean, I could see where the flag was thrown, but I thought it was uncatchable. That's what I'll say on that. 3rd and 10 now from the 9-yard line, and that's a false start, and that's on Tylan Wallace. Anthony Johnson letting Tylan Wallace know that he got called for false start. And I'll be honest, as an Iowa State fan, if I was Anthony Johnson, I would not be doing that. Tylan Wallace is better than you. Stop. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Give to the back up the middle, and no gain on the play. It was Brown in on the carry again. Maybe picked up 2. And it'll be 4th down. That's a big stop for Iowa State. Whew. Whew. This Anthony Johnson, Tylan Wallace battle is going to be interesting going forward. Greg Eisworth deep to receive the punt. Tom Hutton, which I guess is the Cowboys punter's name, in his own end zone, takes the snap. Punt is away. It's a low line drive kick. Greg Eisworth with a chance to return it from his own 45 to the 50. Cuts back up the middle to the 45, inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. Iowa State was able to score the last time that they had great field position. I certainly hope Anthony Johnson can live up to his talking to Tylan Wallace the rest of this game. But yeah, like I was saying, Iowa State was able to take advantage last time they had good field position. So look for them to continue that with this good field position. I want to see Brock Purdy take a shot this drive. Air one out. Ooh, Folgers in your cup commercial. Nope. It's Folgers in your cup. For those of you watching, do you guys like coffee? I've never really been a big fan of coffee. I'll be perfectly honest. I said that and like 3 people left. It appears I've offended people. I apologize. My bad, y'all. I didn't mean it. No, I did mean it. I'm not a big fan of coffee. Now, hot chocolate, for sure. Just under 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Been quite a few yards this game, but not a whole lot of points as Oklahoma State leads 14-7. Brock Purdy has not done a whole lot in the passing game for Iowa State, but he's affected the game with his legs quite a bit today. Brock Purdy in the gun, Breece Hall to his left, 2 receivers left, 1 right. Fake to Breece Hall, slant over the middle. He's got Xavier Hutchinson inside the 35. And it'll be 2nd and short, Iowa State, as we hit 4.5 minutes to go in the half. Xavier Hutchinson has been the guy so far today, and he's been the guy quite often this season. Second and 1 here. Hutchinson has 4 receptions of Brock Purdy's 6 completions. Brock Purdy 6 of 9. Nice. Give to Breece Hall. Nothing doing for Hall on that carry. No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and short. And Iowa State was in this position just 2 drives ago. Oh, they did give him the first down. I really thought he was going to be short. They did give him the first down, though. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. They did just give him the first down. Landon Akers motions right to left. Play fake. Purdy looking left side. He overthrows Kohler at the first down marker on the far sideline. Just overthrew him. Ooh. Just overthrown there by Brock. .335 to go here in the half. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the Oklahoma State 32. Brock Purdy in the gun. 1 receiver left, 2 right. Quick throw out to Breece Hall on the right side, who made a man miss but got run over by his own offensive lineman, and it'll be 3rd and 8. Jake Remsburg tackled his own teammate. What's happening? Iowa State just ran a quick little flat route to Breece Hall, and he got tackled by his teammate. Third and 7 here for Iowa State. 2 receivers each side for Brock Purdy. Takes a snap, looks near sideline. It's caught by Kohler inside the 20-yard line. And that'll be a 1st down, Iowa State in the red zone for the first time since their touchdown drive. It's a great throw by Brock Purdy. Threw it right as Kohler was coming out of his break. Kohler turns his head just in time for the ball to be there. It's a great throw by Brock Purdy. First and 10, Iowa State from the 19-yard line. Brock Purdy in the pistol. Breece Hall behind him. Dylan Sainer motions left to right. Give to Brees Hall running right, who is tackled behind the line of scrimmage at the 20-yard line. That'll be a loss of 1 on the play. And 2nd and long coming up for the Cyclone offense. Second and 11. Brock Purdy in the gun. Brees Hall to his right. Kene Nwangu now motions to Brock Purdy's left. Give is to Nwangu running right. Brees Hall, a lead blocker, cuts inside the 17-yard line, close to the 15. It'll be 3rd and 6 from about the 15-yard line. Minute and a half to go here in the second quarter. 3rd and 7 for Iowa State in the red zone. Brock Purdy in the gun. Kene Nwangu to his right. Timeout, Oklahoma State. They will burn their first timeout of the half. Iowa State will get the ball to start the second half, so a field goal on this drive isn't the worst result. But a touchdown on this drive would be huge. For those of you that are new to streams like these, for halftime, we usually go over the early games, cover the scores. But if it's not in halftime, maybe I'll tune into the Iowa game. We'll see what happens. It looks like that game will hit halftime very close to when this one does. So we'll see what happens. 3rd and 7, Iowa State. Minute and a half to go. As long as Bama don't win the national championship, I'm happy. Hey, me too. That's exactly how I feel. Brock Purdy takes snap looking far sideline. He's going to throw off his back foot for Kohler, and it's incomplete. 4th and 7. And Kohler got held there a little bit. Kohler got held, got away with it. And Connor Asali comes on to attempt the field goal. He missed from 48 early today. Just missed it wide left. This one from 33 on the right hash mark. Snap good, hold down, kick up, and he doinked it off the right upright. And Iowa State's kicking woes continue. Wow, how do you miss that, Lowell? You be the kicker for Iowa State. That's how you miss that. We got the number 1 kicker coming in, right? Dave Portnoy has 130K on Iowa State. 130,000 on Iowa State plus 3. That's a lot. I guess that's kind of their thing, though. Like, they have like the Barstool bet thing. They're probably live streaming this, huh? Halfback draw, swallowed up. That's Jaquan Bailey. Tackle for loss for him. First time I've said his name today. Oklahoma State running hurry up. 2 receivers each side for Sanders. And he'll run a quarterback draw. Tackled by Orion Vance and Enyi Owazarike. Third down, Oklahoma State here. 45 seconds to go in the half. Iowa State not calling a timeout here. Seem fairly content going to the half down 7 and getting the ball to start the second half. Third and 8 here for Oklahoma State. 20 seconds now. They seem to just be burning down the clock here. And timeout Oklahoma State with 17 seconds left. And we shall see what's going on after that. Six points off the board for Iowa State as they've missed 2 field goals. Oklahoma State has added a missed field goal of their own in this first half. And the first 30 minutes have not gone anything like what I expected. Spencer Sanders takes snap, and he'll roll out to his right and slide down there. And Iowa State will not burn a timeout on fourth down here, and we will go to the half 14-7 Cowboys on top with Iowa State set to receive the second half kickoff. Tim Brando just called it an entertaining first half. Sure. Sure. I've been very concerned with Matt Campbell's clock management this year. There have been a couple of times where I thought he would use timeouts at the end of halves to try to get the ball back, and he just hasn't. Like, we had 2 timeouts to end that half. We do not get 5 now in the second half. That's not how it works. I don't know what's going on. It's the weirdest thing. We will go over the scores here. I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. This is when I would play an ad if I was... anyway. I'll be right back. I'll see you guys in a bit. And we're back. Sort of. It's halftime, but I'm back. Let's take a look. Scores around the league here. Let's see here. What a very disappointing half by Iowa State, by the way. I don't know if my anger has come out enough. That was an abysmal half, with the exception of the Micros interception off of the Greg Eisworth tip. Let's take a look. Scores around the league. Football scores. All right. Let's take a look at all of the scores. We want all of them. All right, so we've got Oklahoma State up on Iowa State 14-7. That is the game that we are watching here. That game is at the half. Iowa in field goal range, it looks like. Oh, they're definitely in field goal range. Hadn't updated yet. That game is 14-14 with 20 seconds to go in the half. UCF blowing out Tulane 51-28. Marshall ranked 22nd in the country, currently leading Florida Atlantic 17-9. That game is also in the fourth quarter. Alabama, Tennessee at the half. Alabama up 28-10. They've scored 14 in both quarters. Indiana with a 17 straight unanswered, etc. points against Penn State. That game is 17-7. Hoosiers just before the half. Wake Forest up on number 19, Virginia Tech 17-10. That game is at the half. Also at the half, Rice, Middle Tennessee. Middle Tennessee up by 1, 14-13. Houston leads Navy 16-13 at the half. Texas has scored 13 unanswered. They lead Baylor 13-3. Notre Dame piling it on against Pittsburgh. They are up 28-3. That game just about to halftime, 11 seconds left in the half. Georgia State up 10-7 on Troy. In the ACC, Boston College leads Georgia Tech 24-7. That game just into the second quarter. Wow, there's been 17 points in the second quarter, and they've got 12 minutes to go in said second quarter. That's pretty insane. Chattanooga leads Western Kentucky 7-3. And the last game that is yet to go final, Missouri leads Kentucky 7-3. That game is in the second quarter, 3 minutes until halftime. Early games, we've got Clemson over Syracuse 47-21, Ohio State over Nebraska 52-17. Nebraska actually scored first in that game, then got outscored 52-10 the remainder of the day. North Carolina with a 27-point win over in-state rival 48-16. Louisville over the Seminoles. Rutgers getting a Big Ten win on the road over Michigan State, 38-27. And Liberty smacked Southern Miss 56-35. Liberty and UAB, I think, are the two newest Division I football teams, and they're a combined 11-0. Hey, the end of the first half means Isheem Young is back for the Cyclones. Remember, he was ejected for targeting in the second half of last week's win over Texas Tech. So per college rules, he had to miss the first half of this game. So he will be back in the second half. Hopefully that sort of helps out the defense. Not that they've played terrible, but they had two really bad plays. And Oklahoma State made them pay. Let's see what's happening on Twitter. For those of you that want to, you can follow me on Twitter at DBSportsYT. Put that in the chat here. Follow that. No space. I don't know if that put a space in there or not, but at DB Sports YT, you can follow me there. I tweet about all sorts of stuff. You also be sure to like the stream and subscribe to the channel if you want to. I stream for all of the Iowa State football games that I don't go to. So that's every road game, like today at Oklahoma State, and any home game that I don't get a season ticket to. I have not heard about the remainder of the home games this year. Normally, I go to all of the home games, but with COVID-19, was not able to go to the Oklahoma game, so I streamed for that one. But I was able to go to the Texas Tech game, so I did not stream for that one. So it is just kind of up in the air. I haven't heard anything about the remainder of the home games this season, so we shall see what happens. Uh-oh. Big news out of Alabama. Nick Saban has told CBS that wide receiver Jalen Waddle is out for the season with a broken ankle. The electric wideout for the Crimson Tide will miss the rest of the year with a broken ankle. That's Jalen Waddle, done for the season. And, you know, that sucks. You don't have to like Alabama for that to suck. I mean, that's a really athletic, really good wide receiver that's going to miss the rest of the year. Wishing him all the best in his recovery. Hope to see him back out on the field as soon as possible. Get a fully healed ankle. And yeah, that sucks. Let's see what else is. Oh, I was gonna eat another slice of that pumpkin bar, but we'll hold off on that one. Let's see, what do we got going on? Not a whole lot else going on here at the halftime. This is normally when I talk to the chat, if anyone's still here. Iowa State will get the ball coming out for the second half. And boy, do they need points on the board when they do so. Also, normally halftime is when I complain about the officials, but honestly, they've let them play, so I'm okay with that. As long as they're consistent. Hopefully they continue letting them play in the second half. Also, for those of you that watch the NFL, I stream for the Packers games. I don't have, you see one of the jerseys over here. I stream for the Packers games on Sundays, so I will be streaming tomorrow at noon for the game at Houston. David Bakhtiari is out. He did not fly with the team down to Houston today, which is a big loss for the Packers offense. I have not heard of any other injuries to the people that were questionable or doubtful, so we shall see tomorrow. But I stream for the Packers games on Sundays and the Iowa State games on Saturdays. So for those of you that want to tune into that, it will be here on YouTube tomorrow at noon, or just before anyway. They are currently talking about 4 or 5 years ago, the homecoming tragedy at Oklahoma State. Sup, Blizzard Peak? How are you doing today? Good to see you in the chat. Iowa State trails Oklahoma State here, 14-7 at the half. Not much else going on. Had a lot of good interactions in chat today. It's been a little bit busier than normal. Appreciate all of you guys stopping in and having some conversations. Love to see it. Yeah. How are you doing, Blizzard Peak? Looking forward to the Packers game tomorrow. Hopefully we bounce back from last week's result. Yeah. David Bakhtiari is out. Not sure if you heard me say that earlier just a little bit ago or if you'd seen that, but it's a huge loss for an offense that really doesn't need to have that right now after last week. Yeah, it's an unfortunate loss for the week. You know, I'd rather have him miss the week though than try to have him play and then have it just be worse the following weeks. So hopefully he gets better as the weeks go on. Hopefully he rests up this weekend and we can see him back in a couple and for next week, which is is next week San Francisco. Oh no, next week's Minnesota. Houston, Minnesota, San Francisco. That's right. For sure, you see that Antonio Brown joined Tampa. Yeah, yeah, I did see that. That's pretty crazy. He's he's Antonio Brown. I'll be interested to see like what impact he has because honestly, he'll be the number 3 guy there because they've got Godwin and Evans on each side, and he'll probably be the slot guy. So he'll be the number 3 guy there, and I'm not sure how Antonio Brown is going to take being the number 3 guy. Also, like he's been out of the league for a year and a half. So We'll see what happens. It should be interesting. I did see there's all those tweets going out about Bruce Arians said at the beginning of the year that they weren't gonna sign Antonio Brown because it was like rumored at the beginning of the year that Antonio Brown was gonna go there. And Bruce Arians was like, "Nah, he doesn't fit with us. We're not gonna sign him." And then here we are. So it'll be interesting. Oh, I don't want to see the tight end for Oklahoma State. Made me sad today. All right. Oklahoma State getting ready to kick one off to start the second half. And this has to be a touchdown drive for Iowa State. I'm just going to go ahead and say that now. Kene Nwangu receives the kick at the 4-yard line to the 10, to the 15, 20, 25, 30, and he's met there. Does not get to the 35. There's a flag late at the end of that play. I wonder why Kene doesn't return punts. I wonder if he said like he wasn't going to do that because he does kicks. Or like if they just think that Greg Eisworth is a better punt returner. I don't know. It's weird. Mm-hmm. Holding on Iowa State, and they'll have the ball first down, 10 yards from the spot. That was a hold. That did not look like a lot. For an officiating crew that I just gave props to for letting them play, that was a very weak call. Hopefully Aaron Jones' injury isn't serious. Heard he hurt his calf at practice yesterday. Yeah, it was a calf injury yesterday. Hopefully he's good to go. Brock Purdy, a quick throw on the play action. Did not have a lot of time to throw it, but he gets it out to the 35 to Xavier Hutchinson. First down, Iowa State. A good start to the drive. Yeah, hopefully Aaron Jones' injury isn't too serious. Would hate to also not have him, but I guess this is why we have AJ Dillon. Even if he's limited, we have Jamal Williams and AJ Dillon. So we shall see how that develops. 2 receivers left, 1 right here for Brock Purdy. Fake to Breece Hall. Purdy looking left under pressure, steps up. Purdy pump, and he spins forward a couple of yards. He got him with the Purdy pump. Oh, man, the Oklahoma State band's playing Game of Thrones. Man, if only Game of Thrones ending was better, huh? 3 receivers right, 1 left. Brock Purdy in the gun. Breece Hall to his left. Purdy drops back. He's looking deep. He's going to air one out, and it's intercepted. He was looking for Darren Wilson deep, and it was intercepted. He just underthrew him, and that was a great play by the defensive back. Harvell Peel on the interception. He was looking for Darren Wilson. It's a great play by Harvell Peel. That's a really good play. And that's a heartbreaking, mistake by Brock Purdy. Just underthrew it. Spencer Sanders, handoff. Chuba Purdy up the middle, picks up 4, maybe 5. Spencer Sanders, play action, rolls right, finds the tight end, and that'll be a first down, Oklahoma State. Mike Rose forced him out of bounds. It'll be a 1st and 10, Cowboys. And man, if you're Iowa State, that interception just kills you. Absolutely brutal. Spencer Sanders in the gun. Give to Chuba Hubbard up the middle. Met by Aisheem Young, who I talked about in the halftime break. Pick up a 5 on the play. Iowa State had done a pretty good job through the first half, with the exception of Chuba Purdy's touchdown run. Chuba Hubbard's touchdown run. They've done a really good job stopping him at the line. As Sanders looks near sideline, he's got a completion. Datrone Young on the coverage. That was Jackson on the reception. Near sideline, that's a first down, Oklahoma State again. And this is where I was starting to get worried. And this is where I thought Oklahoma State would really take advantage of Iowa State, was out wide. Play action. Spencer Sanders looking deep. He's going to throw deep, and it's intercepted. Lawrence White at the 25-yard line. Intercepted by Lawrence White, the second interception of the day for the Iowa State defense. And they needed that one badly. Lawrence White, a great break on the route. He was looking for, I think that was Tylan Wallace. No, it was Jackson. He was looking for Jackson deep near sideline. And Lawrence White jumped the route. A huge play by the Cyclone defense. And the offense, you got to think something is coming. Something has got to give for this Iowa State offense. A huge play by Lawrence White to get the offense the ball back. Need points on this drive. Absolutely need points. Defense has given you the ball twice. You were able to take advantage of the first one. This one, not quite in as good a field position, but you've got the ball back. For the record, I do not disagree with taking a shot on the Brock Purdy interception. But just a really bad outcome. I like taking a shot because Oklahoma State's been really aggressive all day today. But just underthrown and a really good play on the ball. Datrone Young got absolutely destroyed by Jackson for the second play in a row. and Lawrence White bailed him out big time. Brock Purdy and the offense come back out with the ball at their own 26-yard line. Purdy in the gun. Give to Breece Hall running left. Cuts it to the outside. Stiff arms a man. Close to the 35. He's going to be wrestled down at the 34-yard line. That's a pickup of 8. Great job by Hall to break it to the outside. Oklahoma State, man, I tell you what, I was really high on the Oklahoma State offense, but their defense has really impressed me today. 2 receivers left, 1 right for Brock Purdy. In the gun, Breece Hall to his left. Now motions Joe Skates left to right. Brock Purdy takes a snap. Screenplay to Breece Hall left side, picks up the first down and a flag down. It'll probably be like pass interference or holding or something. Because, of course. Man, the officials let him play the entire first half. And now it's a holding on Chase Allen. What? What are these weak holding calls to start the half? Good Lord. What are these weak holding calls to start the gate or to start this half? Good Lord. 2nd and 9 now. Penalty was 10 yards from the spot. Purdy over the middle. He hits Charlie Kohler close to a first down. It'll be about a yard short. Charlie Kohler. About a yard short. It'll be, I'll say he's 2 yards short. 3rd and 2 here. Big play for the Iowa State offense. It needs something here. Needs something on this drive. Brock Purdy takes snap. Give it to Breece Hall left side. He's broken down the left sideline. Breece Hall 50, 45, 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Iowa State. Oklahoma State went all out for the rush up the middle, and Breece Hall bounced it outside and took it to the house. Breece Hall. Bro, these jerseys are incredible. Great interior design. I actually really like both of the both Iowa State and Oklahoma State's jerseys today. Great job by Breece Hall. Great job by the left tackle and the left tight end. I wasn't quite sure who it was there on the left side of the line, but they sealed the edge and Breece Hall took it. Hell yeah, bro. You're legitimately better than many announcers on TV. Keep at it. Man, you have no idea how much that means to me to hear that from anybody. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. As a Clemson fan, though, I can't get on board with the Oklahoma fan. I'm an Iowa State fan. Got the jersey up there right here. I definitely would not say I'm an Oklahoma fan. Sorry if that was misunderstood at some point, but yeah, I'm an Iowa State fan. Wonder when the last time Iowa State had a better season than Oklahoma. Right now, as far as before right now, I could not tell you. It's probably been a while. True. Yeah. I mean, I feel like this year's just kind of set up for Iowa State. Texas has struggled. Bro, good talking to you. I'm out. Thank you so much for stopping by, Fleetwood and Ducati James. Thank you so much for the compliment. If you want to like and subscribe, I would appreciate it very much. But you have a good rest of your Saturday, a good rest of your weekend, man. Hope to see you back in the chat some other time, man. Iowa State ties it up. Breece Hall, 66-yard run. He had a 70-yard run earlier in the day that did not go for a touchdown. So he's got 136 yards on 2 carries. Other than that, the offense hasn't been great, but you know what? Sometimes all it takes is a big plays. All it takes is a big plays. Atta baby Breece. Breece Hall's second rush of 66 yards today, as we discussed just a minute ago. Little squib kick here from Iowa State, and the ball is loose. Scrum at the 33-yard line. It was a little squib kick by Iowa State, and Oklahoma State falls on it. Ooh. Little drop kick, squib kick. And it kicked off one of the Oklahoma State players' legs, and then I didn't see who caught it. I think it was number 10 caught it on the ground and was able to jump on the football. Flanagan, Sean Michael Flanagan, was able to save the day there. Chuba Hubbard on the carry. Left side doesn't pick up a whole lot there. Iowa State's defense has done relatively well in slowing down Chuba Hubbard today. With the exception of the touchdown run that Chuba had earlier in the day. 2nd and 8 here from the 35-yard line. Spencer Sanders in the gun. Looking far sideline. He's got the tight end first down across the 45-yard line to about the 47. That's Jelani Woods, who scored the touchdown pass over the middle of the field earlier in the day. Mike Rose on the stop. Pickup of about 11. 1st and 10 from the 46. Spencer Sanders in the pistol. Now motions 2 people from the backfield to the right side. One's a tight end. In the pistol, Chuba Hubbard behind him. Play fake Hubbard. Sanders looking deep. He's throwing it deep, and there's a man wide open at the 20-yard line. How do you leave Tylan Wallace wide open? I don't know, but you do that, and Spencer Sanders is going to find him. And Oklahoma State's offense in business. Anthony Johnson forced him out of bounds, so Tylan Wallace comes back in, and I think Anthony Johnson thought he was going to have help over the top. Spencer Sanders on the keeper, gets a good block on the edge. Sanders inside the 5, pylon touchdown. Oklahoma State immediately retakes the lead. And I'm not sure who it was supposed to be on the coverage the play before, but Anthony Johnson, I think, thought he was going to have help behind him, and the safety went to the deep post over the middle, and Oklahoma State right back in front. He gets a good block. I think that was the tight end. Tight end with a great block on the outside edge for Sanders, and the extra point is up and good, and Oklahoma State retakes the lead immediately. Okie State is going to win. If Iowa State's defense keeps playing like that, they certainly will. Oklahoma State's defense has done well enough today, and their offense has gotten big plays when they needed them. So it certainly would not surprise me if Oklahoma State won today. Oklahoma State with an immediate answer to Iowa State's game tying drive. One second. Bold strategy by the defense, leaving Tylan Wallace. I should stream the World Series tonight. I've thought about it. I've thought about streaming more than just the games that I cover, or I guess cover more than the teams that I just like. I would certainly consider it. I might be having dinner tonight with my parents, but it's that is a good idea, Soda. I've definitely thought about it. And for a very uneventful first half, we've had 2 scoring drives already here in the third quarter. Oklahoma State kicks it away. That'll be a touchback through the end zone, and Iowa State will get the ball at the 25-yard line. We are not yet halfway through the third quarter, and we've had 2 scores. Go Pokes. Hey, I mean, I respect it. I respect the fandom. Thank you for tuning in, by the way, you to the Oklahoma State fans that are doing so. Appreciate it. Iowa State from the 25-yard line following the touchback. Brock Purdy alone in the shotgun, 2 receivers each side. Now Breece Hall motions left side to the backfield. Give to Breece Hall running right, cuts it up the middle, and a good tackle made at the line of scrimmage. Hall falls forward for maybe a yard on the play. Brock Purdy in the gun. Breece Hall to his left. 2 receivers each side. Excuse me, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Now motions the left side. Brock Purdy pulls it, and he's got a lot of room on the left side. There's a flag down. Brock Purdy runs it for about 7. There is a flag down. Officials discussing it on the far sideline. It looks like they're talking to Campbell, so I'd assume this is a penalty against Oklahoma State. It is offsides against Oklahoma State. Iowa State will accept the penalty to make it 2nd and 4 as opposed to having 3rd and a yard and a half, which I think is the correct decision. Second and 4 now, Iowa State with the ball. from their own 31-yard line, 2nd and 4. Brock Purdy in the gun. Give to Breece Hall up the middle. He cuts it up to the 35-40, makes him. Oh, that's a great tackle. Oh, that's such a great tackle. I didn't see who made it. It was McAllister, the number 2 for Oklahoma State. It's a great tackle by McAllister. Breece Hall would have broken another one had it not been for this tackle by McAllister. Brock Purdy, quick snap. Give to Breece Hall up the middle, picks up about 4, maybe 5 on the play. It'll be second and medium. Second and 6 here. They gave him 4 on the carry. Iowa State trailing by 7. We're just under 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Iowa State with the ball at their own 47-yard line. Brock Purdy in the gun, 3 receivers left. Purdy looking over the middle, now under pressure, rolling to his right. He's going to air one out deep right sideline, and he's got Kohler, who I think pushed off, and there's no penalty down. I thought Kohler pushed off there. And the officials didn't call it. They've been letting them play in the passing game for a majority of the day. Kohler turned it upfield here. Let's take a look. It wasn't as much of a push-off as I thought there was. I still think that's a penalty that they've called in the past. Purdy got hit right after he threw it. But a great job by Kohler. And a great job by Purdy just tossing it up there. There's another injury. It's another Oklahoma State player. It's number 7. I'm not sure who that is for Oklahoma State. Sorry, I'm just checking to see who that is. It looked like it was number 7. I'm not seeing a number 7 here on the... Oh, here it is. It's the linebacker Amin I'm not even going to try. Amin I don't even have a clue. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that. Ogbongbemiga, maybe. I'm sorry. I apologize to him. But that was who the injury is for. Been a very back and forth quarter here after a very stale first half. It was 14-7 at halftime. We've already seen each team score in the second half. We've also seen each team turn the ball over this second half. We're 8.5 minutes in, 8 minutes into the second half. We've already seen 2 turnovers and 2 scores. Also, in this commercial break, I want to take a time to thank all of you guys for sticking around in chat, tuning in and out as you please. That's why I'm here. If you don't have access to the game, I hope that you stick around and talk to me in the comments. And if you're tuning in and out, I hope you enjoyed what you saw. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. However often or however much you can, I really appreciate it. Really appreciate you guys so much. Brock Purdy in the gun, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Fake to Breece Hall. Brock Purdy will be sacked. And the ball's out, and I think Iowa State got back on it. It's a fight for the ball. And it was an Iowa State player that jumped back on it. It was Sean Foster, the left tackle. And man, that ball was loose and free for a while, and Sean Foster dives on it. That's a great play by him. Great play by Sean Foster. 2nd and 15 now. 3 receivers left, none to the right. Quick screen out to Xavier Hutchinson, and that's not going anywhere. Loss of a yard on the play. The screen to the left side does not work out for Iowa State, as Oklahoma State was ready for it. Third and 16 now for Iowa State, who's already had 2 missed field goals on the day. And they are very close to field goal range. Not that I would kick it from here, but Brock Purdy takes a snap and a flag down, and I have to imagine this is a pre-snap against Iowa State, given that they blew the play dead. Which then I would have to assume would lead to a like halfback run or something. Yeah. It's a false start on Iowa State. It'll be 3rd and 21 now. That was on the right guard Simmons. Yep, false start. That was a good call. 3rd and 21 now. I can't imagine Iowa State does much other than a little dump off pass or a Breece Hall run, something like that. 3rd and 21. 4.5 minutes to go. Iowa State. Brock Purdy in trouble, and he's going to get sacked close to midfield. And a terrible day for the offensive line in the pass game continues as Brock Purdy gets sacked for the 2nd time this drive. And after the big play to Charlie Kohler, the injury timeout gave Oklahoma State a little bit of a break and gave Oklahoma State a chance to regroup, and they took advantage of it. It'll be 4th and 30 from close to midfield. And Iowa State's going to punt it away. Great stand by the Oklahoma State defense. Joe Rivera in to punt it. He gets it away. Fair catch called for and made close to the 20. He punted it to about the 1st down marker. So that's a 1st down, right? That's how that works? Spencer Sanders in the pistol, give to Chuba Hubbard. Or excuse me, that's Brown on the carry. Right side, picks up about 5. Right now, I'm living in Spain, but the S is silent, boys. Spencer Sanders on the keeper, looking to get the edge, and he'll do it. He beat Datrone Young. He ran out of bounds short of the 1st down marker, though. Datrone Young also not having a great day for the Cyclones. He was run out of bounds by Arnold Azuna. But that's a play that if you're Datrone Young, you got to make. It'll be 3rd and 1 here. Iowa State need a big stop here. Brown remains in the game at running back. He'll take the carry up the middle, and he picks up about 6 or 7, and that'll be a 1st down Cowboys. First and 10 Cowboys from their own 35-yard line. Takes a snap. Fake. Sanders keeps it. And a great tackle made by Anthony Johnson behind the line. That'll be a loss of 1, maybe 2 even. on the play. Great play by Anthony Johnson. Great job by the Cyclones defense there on that zone read. Takes a snap, setting up a screen. And LD Brown takes the reception up close to the 40. It'll be third down, Oklahoma State. I think that was Anthony Johnson came on a corner blitz from the top of the screen, and third and 5 here for the Cowboys. Spencer Sanders alone in the gun, 4 receivers left. Blitz coming off the corner. Sanders lofts it up, and the receiver runs into the corner, and they call pass. They threw the flag. That cannot be on Anthony Johnson. That cannot be on Anthony Johnson. Okay, thank you. Pass interference on Tylan Wallace. And Iowa State's actually going to take the penalty here. I was going to say, if they call that defensive pass interference, I was going to be upset. That was certainly not defensive pass interference. Iowa State's going to take the penalty here, which makes it, instead of it being 4th and 5, it's going to be 3rd and 20. Oh, no, they did decline the penalty. Okay. I was going to say, that'd be interesting to give Oklahoma State another chance at it, but Iowa State is going to decline the penalty, so the Oklahoma State punt team will come onto the field on 4th and 5 here. Mike Rose came free off the top side of the offensive line, off the right side of the O-line. Made Sanders throw it early, and here's the punt away from Oklahoma State. Near sideline, not the best punt, but it's forces a fair catch by Eisworth at about the 26-yard line. I'm going to run to the bathroom again. I will be right back in time for the next drive. All right. Are you serious? I come back and it's 3rd and 9. I was gone like 20 seconds. Bro. What's happening? Not much, Nick. Iowa State with the ball, 3rd and 9 from their own 27. 21-14 Oklahoma State with 38 seconds to go in the third quarter. Big play here for Iowa State. Oklahoma State bringing pressure. Purdy lofts it near sideline, and he was looking for Kohler, but it falls out of bounds. It'll be 4th and 9, Iowa State. And the bad game for Iowa State's pass protection continues. Brock Purdy been running for his life most of the game today. Joe Rivera punts it away here with 30 seconds to go in the third. A great kick by Joe Rivera. Goes out of bounds near the 20-yard line. They'll mark it out at about the 22. There's a flag down. And it'll be holding against Oklahoma State. So that'll punch Oklahoma State back even further. Kansas State, of course, getting a win. What do you think is going to happen? I think with how Iowa State's offensive line is played, I think Oklahoma State is going to pull out a win today. Oklahoma State's been in Brock Purdy's lap most of the game on dropbacks. I think that's going to happen. Chuba Hubbard with the carry picks up 9 on the first down carry. And there is a flag down with 16 seconds to go here in the third. Man, and I was giving the refs so much credit for letting them play in the first half. That's such a weak call. They get Cyclones freshman Eric Horn on a late hit. That's such a late call. Such a late flag. Good Lord. Oh, my goodness. That brings the ball all the way out to the 37-yard line. A great play by Tavon Kyle to blow up the wide receiver screen to end the third quarter. Oh, man, that was not a good call. That was not a good late hit call. Normally, I'm pretty set in stone on if it's a late hit, you were late, and it's a good call. But that was not a late hit. That was not a late hit. We head to the fourth quarter. Iowa State trailing by 7. In a game that could very well decide one of the 2 places in the Big 12 championship game, here as we hit close to the halfway point in the Big 12 season. Oklahoma State with the advantage, 21-14 here in the third, or at the end of the third, I should say. And they've got the ball. It'll be second and 12 when they come back. But yeah, Nick, I would think that Oklahoma State has done enough to win this football game. I don't think Iowa State's done enough to win this football game. Anything entertaining going on in the other games today? Let's take a look. Iowa up 17-14 on Purdue. Wake Forest has extended their lead on Virginia Tech. Notre Dame is taking Pitt to the woodshed. Penn State still trails by 10 to Indiana. Alabama running up the score against Tennessee. Texas is taking it to Baylor so far. That game now in the fourth quarter, it's 27-3. Boston College beating Georgia Tech 41-14. Keep up work, boy. Thank you, Raymond Echeverria. Thank you for the encouragement. Appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. Missouri leads Kentucky 10-3. That game's in the third quarter. And West Virginia trails Texas Tech 13-7 in the other Big 12 game going on right now. Or in the third Big 12 game going on right now. I hate to say that Iowa State needs a third takeaway to win this game, but it's kind of shifting that direction. Oklahoma State from their own 35. It'll be 3rd and 12 here to start the fourth quarter. Give to Chuba Hubbard, and he is met in the backfield. Nowhere to go for Chuba Hubbard. Lee and Iwazurike combine on the stop. And it'll be 3rd and long here. 3rd and 14 for the Cowboys. Spencer Sanders alone in the shotgun. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. Who you think's winning the Big 12? I think if Oklahoma State wins this game, they're going to win the Big 12. Sanders takes a snap looking near sideline, overthrew his intended target, and it'll be 4th and 14, and the Cowboys will punt it away. I think the winner of this game wins the Big 12. I also think that Oklahoma State winning this game leads Iowa State a better chance to make the Big 12 championship game than if Iowa State wins this game and Oklahoma State has to run the table. Because I think Iowa State's got a slightly easier schedule the remainder of the year. Mostly because Iowa State hasn't played Kansas yet, but Oklahoma State punts it away. Fair catch called for by Eisworth and made at about the 27-yard line. Iowa State will take over there. I mean, you look at Oklahoma State. They've got Iowa State today. Then they've got Texas next week. Kansas State at Oklahoma at Kansas State. By the way, Texas Tech and TCU. They've already played West Virginia and Kansas, who look to be 2 of the weaker teams in the conference so far. Although I think West Virginia could surprise some people. If people overlook West Virginia, I think that could be a dangerous team. But I think Oklahoma State's going to win the Big 12, especially if they win this game. If they win today, I would definitely say Oklahoma State. Brock Purdy in the gun, 2 receivers left, 1 right. Breece Hall to his right. Give to Breece Hall, bounces it outside, running left. He's met at the line of scrimmage and taken down for no gain on the play. It's 2nd and 10. I would also even say that the loser of this game has a good chance of making the Big 12 championship game. Like I said, I think they've both got pretty good schedules. I think Iowa State's is a little bit easier, but still got to play Texas and Kansas State, though, so never know. Brock Purdy in the gun and another pre-snap penalty, and Iowa State just cannot get out of their own heads right now. Way too many mistakes. Second and 15 now from their own 23-yard line. Iowa State takes snap. Brock Purdy over the middle. He's got Kohler who drops it. Charlie Kohler had it for a first down and he dropped it. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's a huge, costly mistake for Charlie Kohler and the Cyclone offense. 3rd and 15 now, instead of what would have been a first down close to Oklahoma State territory. Brock Purdy in the gun, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Now motions Charlie Kohler right to left. Brock Purdy takes a snap, looking right side. He's going to throw left side, and it's overthrown. He was looking for Charlie Kohler. 4th and 15 now, and Iowa State gives the ball right back to the Cowboys. Joe Rivera on to punt it away. He gets off a good one. Catch is made at the 35 to the 40, 45, 50 into Iowa State territory and taken down at the 47-yard line. And Oklahoma State looking to put this one away on this drive. Up by 7 with just under 13 minutes to go. Announcers said F it. I think they were having microphone issues. I heard Tim Brando said right before they went to commercial, 1, 2, 3, we got nothing. So it sounds like they got microphone issues. So if you need a commentator, that's why I'm here. You're not going to beat top 10 teams on the road playing as poorly as Iowa State has played today, but you're especially not going to be the top 10 team on the road when your stud tight end can't catch a ball that's thrown on the numbers. I mean, that's a drop that's a catch that Charlie Kohler makes 99 times out of 100. Do I have any tattoos? I do not have any tattoos. I don't have any tattoos or piercings. Not that I wouldn't get any tattoos. Like I would get an Iowa State tattoo probably. But no, I do not currently have any tattoos or piercings or anything. Do I play football? I did up until middle school. Now I just watch it. I don't actually play any. I don't play any sports here at Iowa State. I did in high school. I played tennis and golf in high school. But yeah, I think one of the biggest regrets I have was not continuing to play one of football or basketball into high school. I think it just ended up being that I was putting so much time into band and choir and all the music stuff that I was in that I just didn't have. I basically had, because when you're in marching band, you got marching band or football. It's really hard to do both, and it basically came down to in high school doing one or the other. And I chose marching band, and I don't necessarily regret that decision, but at the same time, I feel like I wish I would have continued playing. As Chuba Hubbard takes it down close to the 20-yard line, another big run for the junior. Down to the 21-yard line, trips receivers left. Spencer Sanders on the keeper, brought down, no gain on the play. Flag is down. Sanders a little gimpy after getting up from that tackle. Check the penalty here. Targeting on Tavon Kyle, the Iowa State corner, and that'll be reviewed. I'm speechless. I'm actually speechless right now. He hardly touched him. He hardly touched him. Come on now. This will be what, the third week? This will be the third week in a row that Iowa State's going to have a player ejected for targeting in the second half. Thank God. Thank God. Good overturn by the officials. Thank God. If they would have kept that as targeting, I don't know what I would have done. Second and 10 now after no gain on the play by Spencer Sanders. Ball at the 21-yard line. Oklahoma State just outside the red zone, looking to extend on their 7-point lead. I would think a touchdown here pretty well puts the game away. Iowa State's offense has been pathetic today. 12:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. Two receivers left, one right. Another fake. Spencer Sanders keeps again. He breaks it to the outside, inside the 10 to the 5. Pylon touchdown, Oklahoma State. Spencer Sanders with a flag down. And it looks like they're ruling him just short. They said he stepped out of bounds at about the 2-yard line. There's a flag down. And it's a hold against Tylan Wallace, and it's coming back. Yeah. Yeah. That's a really, for the officials that were letting them play in the first half, they must have gotten a talking to at halftime because, good Lord, they're calling everything now in the second half. You know, can't praise the officials on anything because you do it and then they turn around and they, oh God. 2nd and 9, so the hold actually gains them a yard. It'll be a wide receiver screen to the far side, and it's ruled incomplete. And my screen froze there a little bit in the middle of the play. It looked like it was a screen to Tylan Wallace. Tavon Kyle breaks it up. Greg Eisworth picked up the ball, but it was definitely an incomplete pass. So it'll be 3rd and 9 now. 3rd and 9 from the 20. Give to Tuba Hubbard up the middle. He picks up 6. It'll be 4th and 3. And you definitely make this a 2-possession game and kick the field goal here. %, you take the field goal here. This will be a 31-yard field goal. Alex Hale missed from 37 earlier today. from the right hash. This one 31, or from the left hash, excuse me. This one 31 from the right hash. Snap good, hold down, kick is up, and this time it is good. The first made field goal of the day makes it a 24-14 lead for the Cowboys. As we have 11 and a half minutes to go. 10-point game. Huge drive. I mean, obviously every drive from here on out is huge, but if there was ever an Iowa State drive that needed to end in a touchdown, it's right here. And to think, Iowa State could only be down 4 right now, or at the very worst, 7. Connor Asali missed 2 field goals earlier in the day. One he missed wide left, and the other one he missed off the right upright. 6 points off the board for Iowa State. In score or lose mode now, down by 10 with 11 and a half to go. Kickoff fielded at the goal line. It's muffed. Kene Nwangu picks it up out of the end zone to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, to the 26 maybe. And, you know, Kene Nwangu makes something out of nothing on that first play of the drive, technically, you know. But you know, you kind of go back and you think, what if Charlie Kolar makes that catch on 2nd and 15? Brock Purdy in the gun, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Now Joe Skates motions right to left. Play fake over the middle behind Xavier Hutchinson. And the pass falls incomplete, 2nd and 10 now. Second and 10 here, 11:15 to go. Brock Purdy takes snap, play action. Ball was batted at the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 10. And he had Kolar on the far sideline. Kolar was going to be open. He had a great great route by Kolar, and just batted down by Trace Ford at the line. Trace having a great game today. I think that's 2 now that he's batted down at the line of scrimmage. And Iowa State 3 of 11 on 3rd down, and now they've got a 3rd and 10. Purdy takes the snap, looking over the middle. He's hit. He stays up. There's flag down for holding. And he'll pick up 6, and he's hit out of bounds. And Oklahoma State's going to decline this holding, and it'll be 4th and 4 here. Officials asking Gundy if he wants to decline the penalty here. If he declines, it'll be 4th and 4, Iowa State. If he accepts, it'll be 3rd and 20. And Oklahoma State will decline the penalty, so it'll be 4th and 4 here. And honestly, you got to go for this. I mean, you don't got to punt it. You got to go for it. You're down by 10 with 11 minutes to go. What does it matter if you go down another 3 or 7? You're already down 2 scores. You're not going to get 2 more possessions. Joe Rivera on to punt it away for Iowa State. We are now under 11 minutes to go. This is the 3rd 3-and-out in 4 drives for Iowa State. And what an embarrassing performance today from this offense. Joe Rivera punts it away. Fair catch called for and made at the 17-yard line. The blocking has been clean, unlike your bedroom. Iowa State's blocking has not been clean, but you're right. My bedroom is an absolute disaster. I would not say under any circumstances that Iowa State's blocking has been clean. Oklahoma State's has been pretty good. Spencer Sanders has really only been hit when he's taken the ball off and run. But, yeah. Spencer Sanders in the pistol. Takes a snap. Give to Chuba Hubbard up the middle. Picks up 1, maybe 2. Mike Rose and Isheem Young on the stop. 2nd and 7. They gave him 3 on that. 2nd and 7. 10.5 minutes to go here. Spencer Sanders in the gun. Takes a snap looking near sideline. He's got a receiver open and a first down. And out of bounds, that's Carter. Spencer Sanders in the pistol. Give to Chuba Hubbard up the middle. Picks up 1, maybe 2. Isheem Young again, this time with Orion Vance on the stop. Sanders in the gun, looking far side. He's going to step up and run with it. Iowa State rushing 3, doesn't leave a spy, and Sanders across midfield close to the 45-yard line. And Iowa State's defense getting burned by Spencer Sanders' run game. And if you're Iowa State here, you got to either somebody spy or rush more than 3 because they're just picking you apart. Sanders keeps on the read option. He's tackled by Lawrence White, pickup of about 2, maybe 3. Now down under 9 minutes to go, and this is why you don't punt the ball on 4th and 4 when you're down by 10. Because now 3 minutes have gone since you punted. Your defense is gassed. Can't make a stop. Give to Chuba Hubbard running left. He's going to be stopped in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. Deshaun Davis on the stop. 3rd and 10 to go. 8:16 left in the game. Spencer Sanders alone in shotgun. Quick throw over the middle. It'll be 4th and 4. Fighting forward. It'll be 4th and 2. It was Dylan Stoner on the reception. And I'd go for this if I'm Oklahoma State. Iowa State's offense hasn't done anything. You get a first down here, you basically win the game. assuming you haven't already basically won the game. I do not know why you would not go for this. Oklahoma State burns down the play clock, and they'll take a timeout to think about it. It'll be 4th and 2 with 7.5 to go when we come back. Or no, we're not going to a commercial break. They took a delay a game. So they took a delay a game instead of taking a timeout. So it'll be 4th and 7, and now they will punt it. No, I don't need to see that little yellow hanky anymore today. Man, I credited the refs so much at halftime for letting them play, and punt is away, and Eisworth lets it go, and it'll be downed inside the 5. Downed at the 4-yard line by Oklahoma State. A great punt and great coverage. It was number 80 Presley. Downed it at the 4. Iowa State will have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 4. 7.5 minutes to go. Posting on Twitter, reading someone said, "Don't worry, our offense has been really good all day. 97 yards will be easy." I mean, unless it's Breece Hall, I don't think that's the case. But we'll see what happens. Seven and a half to go. Iowa State gonna need quite the drive. No, stop showing Iowa State missing field goals. I don't like that. Breece Hall takes the carry left side. He'll pick up 3-4 yards. Oh, they only gave him 2 on that. Amazing. Now 6.5 minutes to go. Iowa State trailing by 10, needing 94 yards now. Play fake to Breece Hall. Purdy steps up over the middle. He was looking for Chase Allen. He threw it in the dirt. And man, the Iowa State offensive line continues to be not good today. Third and 8 here from your own 6-yard line. Iowa State trailing by 10, 24-14. And my screen froze, and I guess there was an incomplete pass. And now you got 4th and 8 from your own 6, and now you have to punt. Oh, that was a great play by whoever that is. He was looking for Charlie Kohler, and number 3 for Oklahoma State made a really great play to knock that away. Joe Rivera to punt it away. Dylan Stoner deep, and a very bad punt by Joe Rivera's standards, and it'll be down at the Iowa State 44. We had a bye week, and this is the performance the offense gives. You had a week to prepare for this. Well, technically, you had 2 weeks to prepare for it. A holding call on the punt return that didn't happen will put it back in their own territory, but so now you've got to force a fumble. Down by 10. You're under 6 minutes to go. Defense has given up. Offense gave up before the game started. Keeping in mind that one of Iowa State's touchdown drives was set up at the Oklahoma State 26-yard line because of a Micro's interception. Welcome to all the new people tuning in, catching the end of the Oklahoma State-Iowa State game. Iowa State has been thoroughly beaten for a majority of this game. It's 4 straight 3-and-outs now for Iowa State's offense. 4 straight 3-and-outs for Iowa State's offense, and the defense can only hold you in the game for so long. Oklahoma State has definitely deserved this game more than Iowa State has. Iowa State had an extra week to prepare for it, and they just completely shit the bed. Spencer Sanders will lead the Cowboys offense here. 5:54 to go, up by 10. And Iowa State basically needing a fumble and recovery here. Give to Chuba Hubbard up the middle into Cyclones territory. Picks up 6, maybe 7 on the play. Be 2nd and 3 here. Oklahoma State burning the clock. Iowa State not using timeouts. We're now at 5:14 to go in the game. Spencer Sanders in the gun, takes a snap. Give to Hubbard again. First down, Oklahoma State. Tackle made by Greg Eisworth and Isheem Young. Just an awful performance from the offense. Proud of the defense for keeping this a game for as long as they did, but defense can only get you so far. You know, offense has to put points on the board, and Iowa State's offense has not done that. Spencer Sanders in the pistol, takes a snap. Give to Brown. Picks up 4, maybe 5 on the play. 2nd and medium. Four minutes now. Matt Campbell on the sideline. 2nd and 5 here for the Cowboys. No timeouts being burned by either team here. Campbell seems pretty convinced that this game's over, as do most people. Spencer Sanders on the keeper running right, and he will be taken down by Lawrence White. You got 3 timeouts. Now's the time. And Iowa State will take a timeout here with 3:35 to go. Campbell burns the first time out of the half. 3:35 to go here, down by 10. It'll be 3rd down, Oklahoma State. And even if Iowa State gets the ball back here, you got to think this game is pretty well locked up. I mean, even if Iowa State gets the ball back here, offense still has to score, and you still got to get the ball back again. So Iowa State's defense even won them the turnover battle, and the offense just didn't do anything with it. Third down here for Oklahoma State. Sanders. Play fake, keeps it again. Jaquan Bailey was not fooled at all. Spencer Sanders dropped for a loss of 1 on the play. It'll be 4th down. Iowa State burns their second timeout here with 3:30 to go. And Iowa State will get the ball back here. I said at the beginning of the year, Iowa State was, or Oklahoma State was the best team in the Big 12. And I think they've shown me to this point that I was correct. I'd like to be proven wrong, but today I was not. Oklahoma State thoroughly beating Iowa State today. 10 points does not tell the whole story of this game. It should honestly be more. But at the same time, it shouldn't be, because Iowa State's missed 2 field goals. So This could be a one possession game right now, and this getting the ball back here could actually matter. But missed field goals, it's not going to be the case here. Fourth and 5 here. Oklahoma State going to go for it instead of punting. Looks like they're actually just going to try to get an offside and pick up the first down. Boy, Spencer Sanders really trying to sell that they're going to snap the ball here. And they do not. Sanders laughing as he comes off the sideline. I mean, he was swinging his arms, and Oklahoma State delay a game. They will punt it back here. Iowa State had taken a timeout, so the clock was not running for that. Oklahoma State punting it away. Iowa State kind of came after it. Fair catch called for and made at the 17-yard line by Eisworth. And I'm going to be honest. You need a touchdown on this play. Big 12 kind of sucks, though. I mean, it feels like every conference has kind of had their up and downs this season. I mean, Alabama probably should have lost to Ole Miss. I mean, Ole Miss is not a very good football team. They took Alabama to the wire. LSU's been bad. Auburn hasn't been good. Georgia got run out of the building by Alabama. Clemson's the only good ACC team. I guess North Carolina's been good. Quick throw out to Breece Hall, and only picks up about a yard there. Really, the only conference that hasn't sucked so far is the Big Ten, and that's because this was their first week. And even then, Rutgers beat Michigan State. So Brock Purdy in the gun, Breece Hall to his right, two receivers each side. Iowa State with the ball at the 19-yard line. Brock Purdy takes snap, steps up in the pocket. He's going to roll now to his left across the line of scrimmage. He picks up 5, first down, Iowa State, close to the 30-yard line. That'll stop the clock momentarily. Brock Purdy takes snap, throws underneath to Hutchinson, makes one man miss, cuts it upfield across the 30, across the 35, picks up about 9. Three receivers left, one right. Brock Purdy in the gun, Breece Hall to his right. Brock takes snap, steps up over the middle. He's going to run for the first down, slides down across the 45 to the 46-yard line, stop the clock momentarily. Officials not letting Brock Purdy snap the ball for some reason because, this should be a delay of game now. Come on. Brock takes a snap, play action, looks right side, threw it behind his receiver. I feel like it should be delay a game if you don't substitute in a timely manner. Interception coming. I mean, honestly, at this point, it doesn't matter. So, I mean, if he's airing one out, to try to make a play, I wouldn't doubt an interception. It seems like a very Iowa State thing to have happen here. Two receivers each side. Breece Hall to Brock Purdy's right in the gun. 2nd and 10, 1:40 to go here. Brock Purdy takes a snap, steps to his right. He pump fakes, slides down the right sideline, gets close to midfield, and steps out of bounds there. Minute 32 to go here. Iowa State trailing by 10 with the ball, 3rd and 3. Purdy in the gun. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Chase Allen on the left side of the line. And at tight end, Breece Hall to Brock Purdy's left. Oklahoma State showing pressure. They come with it. Purdy lofts one far sideline for Kohler, who makes a catch. I think he was in bounds. And they are going to say catch. They do rule it a catch. That's a great one-handed grab by Charlie Kohler. Bobbled it, has it. No, he'll be out of bounds. That'll be overturned here. I don't know why you'd review this. Not sure why you review this in a 10-point game with 1:26 to go, but this will be overturned. You know, right foot, his toe was just on the line. Commentators are saying he got the right foot down. It's really close. I just kind of expect this to not go Iowa State's way. But it's not going to matter. Down by 10 with 1 timeout and 1:26 to go. They're taking a while to review this one. It's going to be really hard to overturn that, but they are official coming out to they said it stands. Man, that's a hell of a catch for a guy that dropped one that hit him between the eights. I mean, Kohler does so many things right in a game that it's hard to hold that one drop against him. But that one drop was kind of the kill shot of this game. So Charlie Kohler makes the first down reception. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line of Oklahoma State. Brock Purdy in the gun. 2 receivers each side. Breece Hall to his right in the gun. Brock Purdy rolling out to his right, throws it towards Sean Shaw, but it's incomplete. There is a flag down. That's Shaw's first target of the game. And pointing to his head on the sideline. Shaw still down on a knee on the sideline. A defensive holding. That's a 10-yard penalty and a first down. I mean, yeah, just kind of tackled Hutchinson, but I would say that was more illegal contact than holding, but Brock Purdy in the gun, looking deep left side. Now checks it down. Chase Allen underneath. He's got a first down inside the 20 to the 15 and down to about the 12, 13-yard line. So Iowa State's going to maybe cover. I think the spread was 3.5. Breece Hall on the carry, not going anywhere. And Iowa State tried to catch him off guard with a run there, and Iowa State will burn their third timeout. Iowa State burns their last time out here with 58 seconds to go after calling a run on 1st and 10 that doesn't go anywhere. .58 seconds to go. 2nd and 13, Iowa State. Looking to at least make it a one-score game here. From the 15-yard line of Oklahoma State. Brock Purdy in the gun, 3 receivers right. And a false start. I think that was the right tackle. Oh, it was on Xavier Hutchinson, a wide receiver with a false start. 2nd and 18 now. Boy, the officials got the eagle eye out for that one. That was not very much of a false start. I mean, it was, but it wasn't much of one. Purdy running for his life, rolling right. He's going to air one out end zone. He's got a touchdown to Xavier Hutchinson. And Iowa State's gonna make a game of it. They still got the onside kick coming, but I'm not sure how much time is left. That's a great play by Hutchinson. Great job by Hutchinson. Coming back to his quarterback. He was running a post over the middle. He saw Purdy scrambling out to his right, and he cut to the far sideline. And man, that's a great play by Hutchinson. Iowa State's not going to win this game, but that was a really good play by Hutchinson in a day that's been very forgettable by the offense. That's an offside on the extra point. Extra point is good. Uh, 49 seconds left. The clock was stuck at 58 there for a while. There's 49 seconds left. Jeez. Extra point's good. 24-21 with 49 seconds, and the onside kick is coming. Iowa State tried a drop kick, squib kick earlier in the day, and it awkwardly bounced off an Oklahoma State player, but the Cowboys were able to jump back on it. It'll be interesting to see what Iowa State does. I would expect another drop kick. Let's see this onside. They went with a drop kick earlier by the the Australian kicker that they have, the rugby style kicker. And they ran it was a drop kick, like squib kick, and it bounced off of one of the Cowboys players, but they were able to jump back on it. Looks like they're going with a traditional onside kick here. And timeout Oklahoma State prior to the onside kick. That was another really good onside kick look by Iowa State. They had both kickers out. They faked one, kicked the other way. And yeah. Thank you to everybody tuning in here to catch the end of this game. Iowa State trailing by 3 with 49 seconds left to go. 49 seconds left. 0 timeouts for the Cyclones, so they'll attempt an onside kick here. Oklahoma State just burned a timeout here. The Cyclones have been pretty much beaten down all game. The offense has not done much of anything. One of the touchdown drives for Iowa State resulted because of a Spencer Sanders interception. Greg Eisworth made a great play on the ball, and then Mike Rose ended up making the interception. Iowa State running the same lineup, 2 kickers. Asali attempts the kick. It's got a good bounce, but it's grabbed by Tylan Wallace. Hey, that's what would have happened if Brandon Bostic didn't jump in front of Jordy Nelson. Just saying. But that was a really good effort for an onside kick. Connor Asali actually got a really good hop on this ball. That was a really good bounce, but Tylan Wallace, there's a reason Tylan Wallace, one of the best receivers in the country. So Iowa State's going to drop this one 24-21. I was wrong on the over-under. I kind of got the game right because Iowa State covered, but I said they would win outright. So I kind of got it, but not really. Spencer Sanders will take the snap, knee this one out, and I'll just do the wrap-up here now as the clock is still stalled. Iowa State drops to 3-2 on the season, 3-1 in the Big 12. Still in a good spot to make a Big 12 championship game run, but Oklahoma State and Kansas State now the 2 unbeatens in the conference. Iowa State will... Who do they play next? I don't even remember who Iowa State plays next. As Spencer Sanders knees this one out. Iowa State gets Kansas and then a bye week. So... basically 2 bye weeks. Come back, bounce back next week against Kansas. I will be streaming that game on Halloween here. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a costume or something. We'll try to make something fun for Halloween. Maybe I'll put up lights or something. I don't know what we'll do. We'll do something fun for Halloween. Don't forget to subscribe. Soda Sopa reminding me. If you've enjoyed any of the content that you've seen today, be sure to subscribe. Like the video if you enjoyed any of it. Love hanging out with you guys on Saturdays and Sundays. Speaking of Sundays, I will be back streaming again tomorrow for Green Bay, Houston. So if any of you guys enjoy the NFL, I'll be streaming for that game as well. I will see you guys tomorrow, and if not, next week for Iowa State, Kansas. That's going to do it. Iowa State drops this one 24-21 to Oklahoma State. I'm going to end it there. Peace out. See you guys next time. Have a good rest of your weekend.